What's up, basement dwellers? Welcome to another edition of the Weekly Protocol. I'm your host, Chris the Dace Man Dace. Join me as always, Frank Ward.
Hi.
And Cori.
How you doing?
Do you want another syllable into your intro? Because it's Frank Ward, and then just it feels like it falls off when I just say
We
Cori.
could come up with one.
Or you could just say it more, less excited. And Cori.
It's also like PTSD, because remember when we used to do the Dace Man show? It was like, Gibby, Frank Ward, tits.
Yeah, it's the same deal. Just it's like and Cori.
Yeah,
And Cori.
Slightly more respectful.
And Cori.
A bit, just and she's here.
Anyway, we got a show for you this week. We're going to talk some news, and our protocol this week, we're talking Adult Coed Sports leagues and the protocol around that. Basically, we're just going to shit on a bunch of tryhards.
Because we're old and unathletic, but damn it, we
Yeah.
try.
Everybody should have been in a major league.
Yeah, we're just going to do what we do off camera, on camera, and talk about the leagues that we're in, pretty much. Anyway, first things first, news for this week. Skate dropped. It's a new video game back. I guess it's the new age Tony Hawk.
Oh.
Ooh,
They
yay,
don't.
Tony Hawk.
But apparently they had 15 million users in the first week of its launch.
Dang.
So
Wait, is it online?
I think it's a console
It's
game.
an open world online game, isn't it?
I guess.
Is it?
I have no
You
idea.
go to an online skate park and shred
We're gonna
massive
fact
sick
check.
tricks.
Well, right now,
Fact check
my
early.
current playthrough is Donkey Kong, and you guys forced me to do Borderlands 4.
I'm trying to force you guys to play Diablo still, but it ain't fucking
Monday
working.
nights are open.
I don't acknowledge that as a game.
I acknowledge it as a
best
game
games.
depending on the 4 that play.
Look, man, PTSD,
Well, you're the same boat. You're just harder PTSD than me.
very.
And part of the reason why I don't like playing, our friends are good at games. And I'm bottom of the I'm not
Get
Eric
outta
level.
here.
Shout out to the Jersey Fanatic. But
Yeah.
I'm not Gibby or Jarrett level. Or even Tim. Tim's really good.
That's fair.
He's just patient. More patient than the other two.
What I've learned about video games is my mental acuity. I probably early onset Alzheimer's. I just don't have the focus to get into a game. You know what I mean?
Yes and no.
We've been playing Borderlands as
Yeah.
we have discussed, and hopefully you've been watching. But there's a lot that could go into that game as far as reading and learning and shit that I just can't be bothered to do.
That's part of the team.
I just have a gun, and I go, I'm running a shotty. Here's a shotty on the ground. Do I have a green arrow? Nope, not picking that up. That's as far as my brain processing wants to go with it.
Yeah.
And then point and shoot.
And it's also part of the team. We've got an aggressive team. Well, we have a aggressive player on the team.
Yes.
Like I said, that's where Tim's good, but he's more chill. He lets
He's
us read.
chill about being good.
Yeah.
He lets the kids play. He's like, oh, go ahead, look around, honey, see what you can find. I'll
but
be here.
We definitely have the aggressive speed readers gamers that have played all the Borderlands or all the fucking Diablos, and they know what they have to do to get to the end, and they know what's good.
I like to forage. I like to find shit. I want to look around, find all the little secret things, all the items. Yeah, I'm looking. You know?
I 100% games that I
Let's
like.
go. Let's 100% of Diablo.
That's why it's taking me so long to get through fucking Donkey Kong.
Put it in the
'Cause you're
motherfucking
exploring
comments if you
everything.
want us to play Diablo.
Find every banana. I
gonna
don't know
do
if you're trying to find
Yep,
bananas. but-
100%.
Yeah.
To the point where
All the puzzle pieces.
I know I wasted so much time on the one sub level because I was trying to figure out how to get the banana without getting the power up that you got at the next sub level because I did not want to come back.
That's fair.
And it drives me nuts when they do shit like that.
But
Of
you have
go,
to go back?
and then you have to come back to it. It's
Yeah.
that no.
Yeah.
Make it accessible, or at least make it not easy accessible, but make it somewhat don't make it contingent on that. Give me a workaround that if I challenge myself enough, I can still get it. But anyway, Skate dropped.
Yes, it is an open world free to play game online.
nice.
So.
For skateboarding, right?
Yep,
I was
skateboarding.
at least accurate on that.
Walk around, explore, skate around and explore with your friends online for free. So, makes sense.
Wow.
I want to play. Now I'm like, I might have to download that when I get
I
home.
have no desire.
You
I
said
don't have
it's
any
free, so
room.
I'm...
Right?
Oh, you're at least.
Let's go.
I'll take a look.
Maybe, potentially, if it
I'll
was
let you know.
a thing, yeah.
I'll let you know.
Other gaming news. Apparently, there was an error in Borderlands 4 that souped up a lot of your gear and shit.
Oh, shit. Somebody hacked?
Well, it was a dev mistake, it sounded like. That it will be gone. They gave a 7-day warning. I don't know when that 7-day warning came, so it may already be gone.
Oh.
But there was a lot of legendary weapons and shit that got into there that they were like, nope,
man.
the shit's coming out.
Was that...
They should have kept it.
Was that the weird... Because Jarrett showed a picture in our chat of a legendary gun that had 3 quadrillion damage thing. It clearly was a glitched gun.
Yeah.
I just assumed it just misread.
Yeah, basically they found them and they're taking them out. So if you have one, enjoy it while you can. Because they're not long for that world.
That's beat.
Disconnect your game from the internet, live with it forever.
Right.
Or that. I mean, that's always an option.
Don't download the update. Don't
Right.
let it automatically update.
And then 5 years from now, you sell it online, being like, "Oh, I got this rare uber damaged gun that's on a thumb drive for $5 million."
There you go.
Somebody will fucking buy it, and anything's worth how much somebody's willing to fucking pay for it.
Yep.
So.
And then they'll put it in their game. It'll auto update, and they'll lose it. But you made $5 million.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
They released a pickleball video game.
Get the fuck out of here.
Of course they did.
They did. Didn't they also have a big deal where like Saudi Arabia owns them now?
They just did words. Something. Yeah, they got bought.
They sold out to evil or like regime or whatever it is.
I forget who. If we were a good news channel, we probably would have covered that.
I think it was.
Or we'd
EA
know
Sports.
about it.
Yeah,
Pickleball.
I vaguely saw a headline and just. Oh,
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
No, mine's not.
No,
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying how much I
sorry.
don't know. So.
I'm fucking stuck on the fact that pickleball was mentioned, and we're doing Adult Coed Sports and how appropriate, because I feel like pickleball.
I've never played pickleball.
I've never played pickleball either, but that's like, we're old as fuck, and that's what actual old people play.
Yeah, it's probably more my speed, but I like to pretend I still have youth in me and do stupid sports like soccer.
Yeah, so apparently EA just sold for $55 billion
Yeah.
to investors. One of the investors, I know we tried to not be political, is Jared Kushner.
Oh, I've heard that name.
Yeah. Him and a bunch of Saudis. So,
That's
doesn't sound
interesting.
shady at all.
That's interesting.
But apparently they sold it to the point where each shareholder will get $210 per share. A 17% premium over EA's all-time high, which was in August.
Oh, wow.
Who knows what's going to happen to things like Sims and the BioWare. But you don't have bikinis in the Sims anymore.
Right? Just,
All burkas.
All burkas, all covered.
they ain't gonna be fucking on the game anymore either.
Nope. All of a sudden you're going to learn what it's like to be in Hamas.
Right? Everybody's gonna appreciate America a little bit more.
It's probably racist on my part.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Facts.
other gaming news that happened is Nintendo dropped a couple hints this past week where they're working on a new animated short film for Pikeman.
Okay. Go on.
That's basically it. They dropped some hints of like what could have been perceived as either a new Mario or like alluding to the Mario Galaxy movie, which it was not. And it turns out it was about a pikeman.
Wait,
So,
didn't they already... I swear, wasn't there like a trailer for a movie they were going to do for that like years ago? Am I in the wrong timeline?
well, apparently Nintendo's opened up their own animation studio, so I guess they're trying to get away from Universal.
Yeah, I swear there was a release that they were going to do that though. Like,
It might be.
I thought they
They've got a
already leaked it.
lot of properties that they should. There's a Legend of Zelda movie in the works. There's the
they're
Mario
gonna fuck
sequel.
that up. That's gonna be a tough crowd.
But the Legend of Zelda is live action
yeah.
versus where this is a new animation studio. So I'm guessing things like Kirby, they could technically spin off Donkey Kong from Mario.
I like there's seems to be this weird fine line between quote unquote live action and just CGI, CGI not live action. Like, going back to like
Star
the Jungle
Wars.
Book one that's live action, where it's like, is it though?
The trees are real. No, I have no idea. They probably sent out a director of cinematography and just said, "Hey, go shoot the landscapes," and that's what's real.
Okay, I don't know the line of
movie
it.
magic though, like big time. Like
Like
there's
when they
too
used to
much
take
CGI.
real lions and
Well,
get roared.
what Star Wars went back to, because at least if you think of the prequel trilogy, they got a lot of flack that like basically the entire thing was done in front of a green screen, and then the sequel trilogy went back to more practical effects, where they actually built the sets, stuff like that. Now there's like a hybrid that
Yes.
Mandalorians weren't using, where they've got that big fucking screen, but everything around it is practical, like the machines, the costumes and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like watching Phantom Menace now, which debuted in '99, is fucking rough because the animation is not crisp
Yeah.
on 4K.
See, that is the problem when TVs get better, but like you're watching
Yeah.
old movies where you start realizing how it just doesn't transition to being able to
Or
Even
they shrink it.
see the detail.
even hand drawn animation's weird. Like watching like The Simpsons on a 4K or 8K TV.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't keep up.
Old
Like,
South Park.
It messes with your eyes.
Old South Park episodes, all that. Yeah.
But yeah, they're teasing their own animation studio, and they used it with a bunch of short films revolving around pikemen.
How long until they just have their own streaming service too to watch all their animation things?
Well, I think they ran into a problem that Marvel did. if you think about it, they currently licensed out Mario, I'm going to assume Donkey Kong because he was in it, to Universal.
Oh, yeah.
The Legend of Zelda, I think, is being made by Netflix.
So when their studio starts taking off, then they don't own the rights to their main fucking people.
When they try to make the Super Smash Brothers movie, and Mario and Donkey Kong and all them aren't in it, and Sonic is tied up in Paramount and shit like that.
Yep.
It'll just be Samus fighting Captain Falcon.
And then Disney will buy Nintendo, and it'll all be solved.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yes. Nintendo's currently the only one that doesn't have any stake in Nintendo.
That's for now.
But they also released some SNES library editions of Mario and Wario from the old SNES system.
Okay.
That's the one cool thing I like about the Nintendo subscription platform is that they have their retro emulators. But they have really slowed down on what they release.
It's like the Disney Vault. I'm just going back to Disney. It's the gravy train now.
You're on the nose there.
The Nintendo Vault of like, we have all these titles that you love, and you'll get them when we damn well feel like it.
You have.
They got you by the balls. They want to keep you hooked.
When we see a dip in
breadcrumbing, they're fucking breadcrumbing you.
When we see a spike in unsubscribes, all of a sudden it's like, oh, remember this game?
Well, the crazy thing is they're breadcrumbing you, especially with Pokemon.
Oh,
they're giving you Stadium, but they can't give you anything the Pokemon company owns. So like Red and Blue, they have a Game Boy emulator. Yeah, the stuff you want to play, you can't. But you can play Pokemon Puzzle, because who the fuck remembers that?
Never even heard of that.
Exactly, it was a 64 title. So the video game performers strike. So unionized video game performers have announced a strike to address concerns over AI.
Ooh,
shocker.
Interesting.
They're third to the party on that one, considering the screenwriters and the directors guild struck on the same reasons. And then California actually went and passed a law that it is illegal to hire AI actors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very interesting, being that California is probably the center of all technology right now.
Yeah.
With Silicon Valley and all that bullshit.
What about just like filmmaking in general?
The crazy thing is, I don't think many films film in California anymore.
Yeah.
Mainly in Georgia.
It got too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe.
Everything's expensive.
That's why
out there.
That's why films don't film here either.
And it's a hot mess too out there. It's just crazy.
Well, New Jersey actually started making deals to the point where Netflix opened a studio here. So there is a studio up in North Jersey for us aspiring people. But primarily, most of your filming's done in Georgia, Quebec, and London, as of right now. Basically, because they set up their own tax break.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Other who's coming from video games, Sackbird Studios.
Sackbird.
Yeah, apparently laying off a bunch of people because of Xbox.
Boo, Xbox.
Fortnite's got a theme going on right now with Fortnitemares event that are adding characters like Jason Voorhees, Scooby-Doo, and Ghostface.
What?
Crazy.
Other notable news.
Rolling past it. Yep.
I know. Do you play Fortnite?
No.
No.
That sounded sarcastic, but I was just in agreement. I'd just roll right past it.
I just did all Power Rangers. I know that.
I did see that. I've seen the video where like you could do the Megazord. I do think what Fortnite does is kind of neat in some aspects.
Oh, it's a great game. That's just not for me.
Just
call it a great game.
The team or the
You don't think so?
skins that they release every once in a while just to be like, hey, this is themed. That's what I wanted.
They also do like either events or add like new kind of gameplay to it. So like there's the whole, if you find Zordon out in the field, you can operate the Megazord all of a sudden, and then your team can jump in there or whatever the fucking case is. They did a whole event with Marvel where Galactus was coming to devour the island. Mm-hmm. So there was like dooms, like there was all kinds of Easter eggs.
That's so cool.
And
I don't know
stuff.
how you can't say that that's not a great game.
The
I
gameplay
have no interest
sucks.
in playing it. The
gameplay sucks.
I don't play that game.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't like first-person shooters for the most part.
I do not like first-person.
And this is a battle royale one where, like, if you haven't started from the beginning, you're probably not good at it.
Oh yeah, no.
Other notable
by 11-year-olds. Sorry.
Yeah. Other notable news: Discord had a data breach.
Gasp.
A security breach exposed age verification ID photos. This is the shit that I'm mad about with porn.
Did we have to send photos to Discord?
I guess.
Verify? I guess
Not
maybe we're
in
not.
New Jersey.
We're not in the NSFW Discord
There's
channels.
certain states, right? They make you, because you don't have to do that in New Jersey for porn.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
If it's mainly the red states down south that have it right now, specifically the ones that I had to go to work for. along with other
Interesting.
personal information like names, usernames, credit card details, and approximately 70,000 users were impacted by this. I don't think I've given them anything. And if
No.
I look at my well,
I've never had to give them any verification like that. I have Discord.
Yeah.
We use Discord all the time.
I don't
for
think I
Twitch.
have credit card information on my Discord.
here's why.
Because I don't think I've bought. Is that an option now when you're like checking out on Walmart.com? Pay through Discord?
I guess.
What? You can pay things through your Discord?
I think you can buy
That-
I think you can buy like avatar frames or something like that, or something emojis maybe.
Oh, everything, yeah.
In
because
certain
you
channels.
can pay for what is it? They have like a upgraded version, a premium Discord version.
Oh yeah,
or
there
something, don't
there
they?
is a turbo or something.
Nitro.
Yeah,
turbo,
there
nitro,
it is. It's the nitro.
boost.
Yeah, fuck that.
Pop
I've been
culture
F-bombing a lot
news.
this episode. We need an F-bomb counter for me.
Have you?
We need a swear jar.
This just shows that I don't listen to people on the show.
Have you? Yes.
Pop culture news. I know all your guys' favorite. Taylor Swift released a new album called "The Life of a Showgirl."
Hasn't it been out for a while, or just people?
Wait, is that the
last
re-release?
Friday. That was last.
Wait, is it the re-release? Didn't she just re-release
No,
an album?
this is new because I think she talks about fucking Travis Kelce on
Oh
it.
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
The girls at work were talking about that. I haven't listened to the song, but they were like, "This is like one of the romance novels we read," and I was like, "I can't relate to either."
Oh, so it's
You
50
work
Shades
with
I wanna
people that
listen to.
sound like that. I would off myself.
It's 50 Shades of Kelsey is what's happening?
I think so.
That was
Okay.
my girl voice imitating a girl voice.
The Drake Kendrick Lamar lawsuit was dismissed. I
Oh.
don't know
What?
who sued who. I'm
Oh,
gonna
probably
assume.
Drake.
Oh,
sued
judge
Kendrick.
dismissed Drake's lawsuit against UMG
Yeah.
related to the "Not Like Us" diss track amid his beef with Kent. So basically, where he got called out for being a pedophile.
What a little pussy.
Does that mean he is a pedophile?
There's a list out there. I'm trying to find it.
Does that mean the judge agreed he is a pedophile if it doesn't count as defamation then?
He probably
how
got
does that work?
He probably dropped the charges because
Oh.
he wasn't gonna win. So instead of losing and being outed for shit, he probably dropped the charges. That's my guess.
That sounds different. That sounds
Or,
different
like,
than a judge
dismiss
if a judge dismissed it, that's different than dropping charges,
It's-
isn't it? I'm not a lawyer, but
If you drop the charges, the judge rules it as
Well,
a dismissal.
it was a
so you
lawsuit.
still have to rule as a dismiss. Yeah.
So I assume he was suing for defamation or whatever the hell the lyrical version is.
But if the plaintiff wants to drop the charges, then like if Kendrick wasn't suing back for countersuing for anything and he wanted to drop the charges, then that goes as a dismissal.
I do think it's interesting considering
yeah.
he does specifically say "Hey Drake" in the song
Yeah.
after like taking shots at an ambiguous figure. So it's very easy to. It's weird that they dropped it.
it was separated by a comma. It could have been anybody.
Yeah. Oh, it's a completely new story.
Yeah. But to your point though, a judge can just dismiss it themselves too. Yeah. But
Well, yeah.
If
I
you-
mean, I know they have the power to be like, nah, get the
No.
fuck out of my court. I
Bye.
don't care about this.
but yeah, he could have dropped the charges. Maybe they settled outside of court. Who knows?
Well, maybe they kissed and made up.
Maybe.
Possibly. Any fans of Tangled?
The movie?
Yep. The animated movie by Disney.
I
You
mean,
were all about Disney like 5 minutes ago.
It's
Need you to jump back on that train.
okay. Yeah, I love redheads.
So that's apparently the next one in talk to be.
Sequel? Wait, didn't
She's
there?
not a redhead. It's Rapunzel.
Oh,
You're thinking
Wait.
Brave.
yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of too.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Corey and I are on the same
Because her
page.
hair's curly?
Yeah.
That's offensive.
It's Tangled.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
Well,
The redhead
apparently,
chick.
the
Oh.
next live action.
Hold on,
they're
wait, can we
considering- Yeah.
duo cut this? Cut. Well,
No, nope, not
try
just
again.
no
Are you,
editing.
are you a fan of Tangled? It's just can you say?
Are you a friend of Tangled?
Yeah, I love blondes.
Okay, there you go.
Saved.
Apparently, that's the next live action in discussion
Oh.
with Scarlett Johansson lobbying for the role of Mother Godrel, whatever. The
I
evil
got the
one.
hair wrong, and you want me to correct you on names now?
I didn't.
don't-
I've never watched Tangled.
I've seen it.
Old school
I
Rapunzel,
think-
yes. Tangled, no.
There's old school Rapunzel.
The story, just
Oh,
like the
I
little...
thought you meant old school movie though.
No, that's a
right.
cartoon.
Okay.
She's in Dreamlight Valley. I know the character that Scarlett Johansson wants to
There's
play.
definitely like little Rapunzel shorts and stuff like that, like little animated cartoon.
Sure.
things.
But
Rapunzel.
cool. I don't. Why is that the next one? Like, well, I don't know which ones they've already done. I've lost
Well,
track at this point.
okay, it's the next one they're going to develop. Technically, Moana live action's coming, which... Why didn't you just do it to begin with? At this point, because The Rock is playing fucking Maui again.
Yeah.
So at what point, like, why did you make an animated version of this and just not do the live action?
It's probably because after the live action versions came out, The Rock was like, "Hey, you want to just do this?" And they're like, "Okay, Rock."
Yeah.
Like
Or-
while I
okay,
still look
Dwayne.
like this, let's not wait until another 20 years.
Dwayne.
They also announced the Minecraft 2 movie coming out in 2027.
Yeah, this is too far in a bit. Didn't we talk before about how like I can't be excited
Moby Dick?
I can't be excited for something a year from now. Like, and you want me
Yeah.
2 years from now? Like, no,
So there was that announced, and on the
Yeah.
same day that that's going to be released is the Simpsons 2 movie.
which I think I had to comment on that one of like that's too far
Yeah.
out for me to care.
It's also it'll be
I-
18 years since the last one was released. 2009 or was it
Crazy.
2007?
I don't know.
No, 20 years. So it'll be 20 years. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, because we also had the conversation that it was weird that they were going to do this before the debut of season 39 and not just wait for season 40
Right.
at that point. But yeah.
Ew.
I don't know what the hell the concept's going to be. They're going to put on a dome over fucking Springfield? Like,
Right.
the plot for Simpsons movie was awful.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be. It's just like the Simpsons plots aren't necessarily always.
They're
The
not
most
made for
clever.
2 hours.
No.
No, it's just gonna be some shit for the fans, and that'll be their success. That's it. That's all it's for. The people that already like it, you're not gonna grab new people. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
for all
I
the
mean,
nostalgia.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you already have to like The Simpsons to be liking all the new stuff. Like I like The Simpsons, but
I checked out the premiere. It doesn't. It's not as. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I feel like anytime they don't focus on Homer or maybe even Bart,
Yeah.
I don't care. And unfortunately, their premiere focused on Lisa, and I'm like, oh, you're the least favorite character on
Yeah.
there. But yeah, that's going to do it for pop culture, movie, video game news. So on the back half of this episode, we'll be back to talk about co-ed sports, adult leagues, and people who probably shouldn't physically do them anymore, but they do it to disguise it as exercise. So enjoy whatever is in the middle of all this, and when we come back, we'll be talking co-ed sports. See you on the other side.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There's no flying in baseball!
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Why so serious?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I love you.
I know.
Here's Johnny!
Join Trisha Bell every other Friday as she discusses movies on Four Real Combos.
Are you a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies? Want to hear local takes from fellow fans?
Never a doubt, baby. Never a doubt. I knew they were going to be where they're at right now. I knew they're coming in. I'm pretty sure we did talk about how they were taking over the Braves this year.
Well, check out the Jersey Fanatics.
Yeah, if you're sort of fit, go into the center field and just talk to the security guard and see if he can pull you down.
Tyler, Eric, and the Dace Man break down all things Philadelphia Phillies from a South Jersey perspective.
I have a whole theory. I know I told you guys, but I think for every pitch tomorrow, we should just boo them. Every single pitch.
Available wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Tired of the same old routine, cleanup, laundry, day after day? Have no time for yourself? Okay. Who wants to hear all that? Come with me. After you become a parent, it's hard to get back in the gym and get yourself into a routine that works not just for you, but for your spouse and for your kids. It's tough, I know. But you know what? It's not that hard when you got somebody like me that is there to help you out, to get you that routine that you need, work with you every single day, and get you back that body that you want. So quit complaining. Stop going on about your mom pouch and your dad bod. Get into the DMs and let's get started together. I'm here for you.
Start your fitness journey today at KavaVitality.com. After years of hosting multiple podcasts and talking to others, every other Friday the Dace Man does his own podcast and unlocks his own mind with a Dace-tacular mind. Tune in every other Friday as he discusses whatever topic he wants to talk about. What's up, Basement Dollars? Welcome back to the second half of this week's Weekly Protocol, and we're talking Adult Coed Sports. And of this panel, two of us do some sports. One of us doesn't do sports.
We show up to them at least. I don't know
Yeah.
what qualifies as do them.
I sweat. I count that.
Okay.
I admittedly only do one right now. I was gonna do two, but it didn't work out. Whatever. So first and foremost, the one thing I want to talk about is co-ed sports. Should they be fucking competitive as they fucking are?
No.
I mean,
count the fuck word on me on that one.
Fuck. Generally speaking, especially when you get into the over 30 age bracket, I think
which everybody is, I think, right at this point.
I feel like you should run two different. And there's some that do
30?
this. Like they have a competitive bracket, and then just a rec. Like, hey, you're old and want to kind of do something athletic or mobile or just.
You don't want to die.
Yeah. So like. And it's organized enough that way it's not an awkward pickup at the YMCA type of deal where you got to go stare at old men balls and shit.
Like at least you can make a team and you know the people.
Yeah, and you have referees and fees and stuff like that organized. Yeah, no, but there definitely should be different brackets, or just like they do with children, different age brackets. Only, it's kind of the opposite, I guess.
It's rough because I mean, if you look,
do you think enough people play?
I was gonna say that's the problem. If you look at our co-ed soccer league that we're currently in. I don't think they were anticipating 12 teams this fall.
But maybe that's part of why. Like, think about it. Like,
for sure.
There's a team that looking at the scores last summer. There's a team that was close to just as bad as we are.
Yeah.
Surprise.
And they dipped.
But they bailed out. Like, how many teams do you think that happens to come in and be like, we played soccer. Like, hey man, you want to do soccer? Yeah. They go get their shit rocked for fucking 8 weeks and go, you know what? Never mind.
I'm gonna knit. I'm gonna paint.
Yeah, I'll actually just like stay at home now. I don't need this in my life.
No, it's fair. I mean, we had that conversation week 2 of the soccer league of like, how do we get out of this?
The one that gets on my nerves the most is the softball league players because I feel like it's full of people, and I can say this because a lot of my friends play adult softball.
I don't this season, so it's fair.
They're always like, I was supposed to be in the major leagues. If I didn't get hurt in high school, I would have been in the major, blah, 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 blah. No.
Do they record themselves playing?
It's all the time. No, they all suck, and then they get mad at each other, and they rage, and it's just insane. And that's one of the reasons I can't be interested. First of all, I wouldn't play softball anyway, but that's like one of the reasons I can't be interested because I feel like the adult co-ed sport groups are big babies.
Yeah, I think
big babies.
You're playing on
it's
the wrong
not enjoyable.
No,
it's not enjoyable.
Well, yes, but no. Like the type of person she's talking about because like they are the generic. Adult league softball player.
That podcast drops Wednesdays. Just kidding. I love you guys.
That is the other problem though. When you do have the separate leagues, you have the low testosterone men. That
doesn't drop Wednesdays. I don't want to do that. I want to clarify that.
That I assume
I wasn't talking about them, just people in general.
No, I'm going somewhere with this. Where I guess they need they got their shit beat in the competitive leagues.
Yes.
And they go, well, this sucks. I need to feel better.
Oh, I know that voice.
So then they go to the rec league, and fucking just dominate because you're a step above us because look, I'm not an athlete.
Well, I used to argue all the time it's a t-shirt league.
Yeah. But
what are you playing for? A t-shirt? I know that they don't do that anymore, make it a little bit more competitive, but at least when we first joined that league, it was a t-shirt league.
Yeah. So they come in and they fucking just start dominating and they jerk off to it. They record their games so they can jerk off to it later. And I'm only joking about half of that. Well, maybe, because I don't know what else they do with the footage. And then what it does is then teams that are sick of them winning all the time, then they start bringing in competitive guys, and then your rec league turns competitive. And you're like, dude, I just wanted to come here, drink beer, and run around for a little bit. So I just don't keel over before I'm 40.
Yes.
Now, dying before 40 sounds like a better reprieve.
It's going to just accidentally happen as you're running in the field.
Right.
But to your point, there is a lot of tryhards. God, I mean, you hit the nail on the head and pretty much ended the conversation.
That's like my gripe. I love playing sports. I'm an athletic person. Like I'm an active person. I wouldn't say I'm athletic anymore, but like I'm an active person. Like, and I'm pretty athletic for somebody that's a little closer to 40 than I am to 30.
For unathletic.
And especially back when I was like a lot younger, I loved playing sports.
Soccer.
I loved playing sports, but just like these adult leagues, I just can't. They turn me off because of the way people act.
Actually,
and I already have commitment issues. I'm not gonna feel like going. And then if people act like that, I can't.
The game be over by the time you get there.
I can't. Shut up.
That's very true. They are very punctual in this league.
Oh yeah, no.
Beyond punctual. Like, you have 7? Start the clock.
But what can I pose a question to you?
Oh, sure.
Turn the tables.
Yeah.
Tables the turn.
I fucking hate them all.
Turning the tables.
Well, when it comes to those guys that are just better at things and they're dominating the other team, at what point is there respect involved where you just don't run up like in at least in our softball league?
There's soccer. In our soccer league too.
Softball leagues, there's kind of an unwritten rule that like if you're up by like 20 runs.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of tone back the extra base running and stuff. Like you don't actually. Even professional sports have those unwritten rules.
Yeah, take a single.
You don't run the shit up.
Don't hit home runs on position players pitching.
Right. So at what point in co-ed adult leagues, like.
So I see where you're coming with that. Softball makes sense.
Or when do you get to beat them?
Well, like softball makes sense. I think the problem we're having with our soccer league is that these teams. Actually, it doesn't make sense. And the couple teams that have done this to us. The top teams I get. The top teams, if they come down to a tie, they go to points scored in soccer.
Right.
So they're going to keep running up.
Putting up a 20 spot on the shittiest team in the league.
Get it while you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
The second shittiest team in the league should pull back. And the weird thing is, we had a team that we played that wasn't going as hard that I would think is in contention for some of the top spots.
Yeah.
Like they're not playing in the consolation night. They're playing in the playoff night. But we also knew those people. So like they knew us.
They took mercy because they knew some of us.
The other teams are 18-year-olds and they're just younger than us, so they're probably not 18. But
well, they're definitely younger.
They're babies. And this is their chance to feel good because they're getting run up on the week before by these teams, and I think
if I ran up and punched a 12-year-old, I'd feel tough for a little bit, but then I'd realize I just beat up on a 12-year-old.
Well, they do at the end.
That
After like
12-year-old
when the
kick
buzzer
your ass.
goes off, you can see it on their face of like, oh, what did we
12-year-old
just
me
do?
would beat my ass.
when the adrenaline wears off a little,
What just happened to my hands?
Blood everywhere, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then they come over like, "Oh, good, you tried so hard. Good game. You're so cute."
Softball makes sense, especially when they're nearing the mercy rule, because there is the mercy rule in softball, where it's apparently not one in soccer.
Well, it's probably good because otherwise we wouldn't get a full game in.
No, not at all. So, I guess there's a way that they do the scoring for the league for soccer, and I imagine we're going to hit this anywhere, is because typically in soccer they go by points scored.
Because typically in a sport like soccer, you don't put up a lot of
No,
goals.
it's usually a 1-0 game, and losing 13-3 is not typical.
Okay.
I will give us credit, though, as a soccer team. We are getting better week over week. Problem is we get gassed.
Well, so that's
the second half. We're just gassed. So it not only are they're not getting gassed.
Yeah, they have like one sub on their bench, while we have 7.
They position themselves better. They don't get gassed, and then it feels like they're running up the score because we just can't keep up with them that second half.
And I obviously I don't think there's a time where they should just lay down completely.
No.
Like I get that. Like you can't just stop completely and like kick us the ball. Be like, here, you try.
Yeah.
Like I get that.
But don't be a dickhead and do bicycle kicks, or I'm just going to keep...
Or start trucking people.
Yeah, or I'm going to keep blasting it from half field just to fuck with you and see if I... Like, oh, and then laugh about it. Like,
yeah,
all right.
that shit.
There's a way to do it classy.
It's all about ego. Everybody, like, these adult sports leagues are like ego stroking. Like, there's a lot of... There are plenty of people that want to play. They like they want to make friends or do something with their friends, get away, kick a ball around, whatever, have a couple beers. But there's a lot of ego stroking going on. Like,
I'm just terrified of being 400 pounds again. That's the reason I do these things.
I think it's great that people play sports, but yeah, I just can't.
I just can't say no to Dace.
The other weird thing is on that end of it, I don't think I've ever been on the end where I'm doing the murdering. So it's very hard to see. Like, it's very easy to take the high road here of like, oh, just fucking out here to have fun. But I've never been on the end of like, I put up 13 runs on a team. Like, my level of a softball team putting up 13 runs on someone. Or...
maybe you weren't on the... Oh, no, I think you were healing.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had that, like, a new team came into the softball league, and they were us 10 years ago when we joined the league, and, like, we were blowing the shit out of them, and, like, holy crap, this is what this feels like.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how I would react in that situation. Well, most times,
I mean, to be fair...
I'm a bad example, but...
Well, I was going to say, so, like, the whole, like, oh, just take one base...
Mm-hmm.
That's me 50% of the time anyway.
Yeah.
That's just,
Even if we were murdering somebody, I'm not going to go more than one.
This last week, I hit a decent ball into the outfield. Like, I'd been batting like shit all day. Finally got one good hit. And I just ran to first guy. And they're like, you should have been on two. I'm like, I'm just happy I'm on first. I did my part. I'm on first.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
No, I totally get that. The only time I
succeeded.
made the turn was when I was testing out my new body.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how far I could go after the surgery and first coming back. And I went, I could. But I'm going to walk back.
Yeah.
I could, but I might die.
But I've never been on that end where we're just the relentless one, pounding and pounding. And again, I'm a bad example because most times, even if we are winning by a little or we're losing, I don't show too much emotion when it comes to sports, mainly because I don't care.
Yeah.
We need like an adult jailbreak league. Like I would. Oh no.
Jailbreak.
Yeah, you didn't play that in the Midwest. Maybe
Like
you
with
called it something
dodgeballs?
else. No,
Or
No, it's hide and
basketball?
seek.
it's like pretty much
oh.
adult hide and seek. But then there's like the like so if like
Oh, okay.
if like a tree is the jail when you get caught, you have to stand there with your hand on the tree, and then somebody from your team can come yell jailbreak and touch the tree, and everybody runs free. But you got to catch
Yeah,
everyone.
okay, yeah.
I know a
Just so
quick way
much
you
fun.
could start playing that. Just say you're undocumented.
Oh.
That'll be a fun game because you don't even know who's going to grab you. They just
You
come out
never
of
know.
nowhere.
Not to accidentally slide too political because we're on a slippery slope, but I saw an advertisement for ICE that it was a YouTube ad, and I don't know why my algorithm brought it to me, but that's not the point.
Looking for
But it
work?
was a self-report
Are you gonna apply?
ad of
What?
like
What?
it was
You
a
gonna be an ICE
yeah,
agent?
it was a self-report. Like if you self-report or whatever, like you'll get money and a chance to come back. But the point of that is, I thought about doing it because they were going to give me free money.
Yeah, there's sign-on bonuses.
How does
that
that is
work?
the money if you're not going to be here to use it?
Well, no, I'll come back.
Because you self-report,
like
they
a-
automatically detain you, and then you don't have any of your possessions.
But I'll be back.
It's a trap.
Oh,
Has
eventually.
Admiral Akbar not taught you a goddamn thing?
It depends. Like, do they just hand you cash when you get in? Because, like,
No,
no,
there's
to
no
follow-
cash. There's no cash.
They said they give you money.
It's
a
carrot on a
sign-on
string.
So, like,
bonus.
I
It's carrot
go,
on
I go,
the string.
hello. I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know what accent that was, and I tried to kill it. Because I don't know. Hello.
Hello.
It started
and then-
Spanish, went
Hello,
to Indian.
Habibi.
Well, that's because I was trying to kill an accent because I went like, I don't know where I want this to go. Anyway, no. So I go, hi, take me in. And I go in, and they go, here's your $500 voucher, stay in the cell. I wait like a day or two, and I go, hey, I'm American, let me out.
At best, they might just put you on Spirit Airlines.
And fly me where?
Dude,
Where
who
do they put me?
knows?
Like, do they send me just back
Are
to
you
like?
talking about
they're-
turning yourself
they're gonna
in?
put
I'm
up-
talking about working for ICE. There's a sign-on bonus.
They're going to pull up a paint swatch from Home Depot and go, Sweden, go. That's basically how
They're
they're
gonna
doing
say,
it.
do you work here?
Paint swatch. Not tan enough to go south. Let's move you north.
It's like the swatch on South Park in the game.
Well-
Difficulty level.
I mean,
You'd be in Ukraine.
I can make it work.
Hands down, you'd be in Ukraine.
I can make it work.
They're gonna shove your ass in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, that would work.
Speaking of which, not to get too
How
political
French
or
can
too sportsy, I hope they call ice on Rob Thompson, the Philadelphia Phillies manager.
Oh,
They can take him.
how many people do you think did that on
From this area, everybody.
the pitcher guy?
Oh, Kirkering?
Yeah.
Everybody. They're like, he looks a little Latin to me.
I can't believe the city didn't like have a riot because of all the losses this weekend. Week or whatever.
At least from
We're
back
too
to the
far.
sports
They
thing.
could have burnt down.
I guess
Actual adult non-co-ed sports.
it was to me the Phillies. It was expected. You came out 0-2. It was either gonna not. It probably would have hurt less if it just was a sweep. Like just get it out of the way. You kept giving us hope.
They
Like,
give you one good game of hope
Yeah.
of like holy shit.
I
And then,
immediately messaged Eric and said they're blowing their load right now when they won 8-2 or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like they're not going to show up tomorrow. They do this every fucking time. They go nuts and then the next day they don't fucking hit. And what happened? They didn't fucking hit.
What's with the Philly teams choking? Because I feel like that's been like a reputation for as long as I can remember.
look,
Little chokers.
your Eagles got 2 Super Bowls.
Who's
since
Eagles?
She's a Pittsburgh
I am
fan.
not an Eagles fan.
Well, you said
They ain't
Philly,
mine.
so
Yeah.
just give them that. The Phillies,
Not
however,
your
like I
Eagles.
guess they.
Not
Baseball's a
mine.
bitch because if you go back and look at the stats for the NLDS, we had more runs, we had more walks, we had more on base percent. All the stats on paper were in the favor of the Phillies. The umpires were not. I'm calling it now. I don't fucking care.
All right, well, that could be. Once they get into automated umps.
All the umpire report cards came back. There was about 0.5 to 1 run in favor of the Dodgers based on the calls that were made. So the national broadcasters didn't take Otani's dick out of their mouth long enough to call the game fine. And he shouldn't even be playing because he gambled. Blamed it on his fucking interpreter, and that guy got deported. So Apparently, illegal immigrants can do it themselves.
It wasn't me, it was him. All right, you're gone. Like, deal.
And they only like... God, that's a different conversation for a different day.
Another day.
Poor Pete Rose. Anyway.
Or what age do you just stop trying to be athletic? When do you just call it quits?
Never
I think out of
stop.
college. You're talking about serious level or like
no,
just in general?
Adult co-ed.
Like if you...
When you give up.
If you
shouldn't.
Don't make it...
Says the one not doing it.
I do other things. I run with my dog. I do yoga. Like, I stay active other ways.
Yeah,
but you should still stay active.
I do the Stairmaster every week we record. I come down the stairs.
If you look...
Couple times.
If it keeps you active, if that's what keeps you on your feet moving, then do it. Doesn't matter what age you are.
Yeah, well, I think if you're coming out of college and you didn't make it, there are leagues that you should go play in, and they're gender-only leagues. So even for there's good females out there that they should not be this legend of Shelby that I keep hearing about soccer. It doesn't sound like she should be playing on our level of a team.
Yeah, but she's a goalie, so it's fine.
Yeah, well, you see how we've put 5 or 6 people in the goal.
Yeah, well,
you can count me in that mix because I ain't gonna stop shit. I get out of the way. They fucking wind up, and I just move, and I sacrifice the goalie. Like this is on you. I know I'm your defender, but
you stop him. I've done enough.
I'm not getting hit. I just think there's a point like when you get to our age, because most of this league is not our age.
Probably, unless they just age really gracefully, and we don't.
Well, there's that one team that. So this is getting onto a specific tangent for us.
Yeah.
But there's that one team we played that I swear to God they were behind us this week and they were older. Like it was the same purple team we had originally played at the beginning of the season, and they were not that old when we played them to start.
Like they have aged in the last month?
They got players that showed up that had way more gray that did not have gray at the beginning of the season when we played them.
Maybe this happened. We played them, and they fucking train wrecked us.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, their older friends are like, "Guy, it's fine. Like, we just put up 25 on this team. Come play, it'll be fine." And then they show up, and they're like, "Oh no."
And the rule of thumb, and not to be mean to her, but if Nicole starts talking to somebody, I just assume they're over the age of 40. Because if she knows them, they're in our age bracket.
That's a fairly safe assumption.
Like, I don't see, like, none of us are walking up to teenagers to talk to the teenagers.
No,
we're talking to the ones that are 35 and older.
I've been required by law to stop doing that.
Yeah, well, that's it. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like if you come out of college, there should be a fucking prereq on the sign-up of, like, look, did you just get done playing college ball? You're not playing in this
How about
league.
just don't be a dickhead?
But even I think there's a point where they can't help it.
Right, like you said,
people definitely can help it.
No, I
they
mean
just
not
don't
attitude,
want
but
to.
I meant skill level.
Yeah.
Because there is like you're a dickhead if you play good.
Coach the people and help the people that are on there doing other things. Like teach them if they want to. Teach them different techniques.
Go play your worst position. Like I was fucking all-star center fielder for fucking Duke or whatever, or college or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't come play center field in co-ed league. Go play catcher and talk to people as they walk up.
I guess that is the big thing. Like, you don't want somebody, like, just because they happen to be better, and maybe our skill set is just that much lower than them that they can't make it in those leagues. We just make it look like they can.
Yeah.
So there is that possibility.
It's true.
If I'm playing a sport that I'm good at, like, because I was pretty good at some of the things that I did play, and if I was going to do that now, and it was just people signing up for fun, I would be like, try to lend some pointers to make it easier, like skill, like instead
I think
of.
that's the two biggest lies I've heard.
Why?
Nobody.
No. One, I just want to have fun. They're lying. And two, I was really good in high school.
No, well, some people are. Like, some people were. But
That might have been.
Definitely that
You
second
say
one.
that to me, I look at them like they haven't touched a ball in years. And they're not going to touch any.
I ran track and swam. I ran track and I swam. I didn't do any like softball, soccer. I didn't do any of that stuff. But
I come into every sport and go, I played tennis. So therefore, the expectation is way low that when I'm out on a soccer field or I'm out on a fucking softball field.
Yeah, and even if you're not good at like using the skill, like knowing certain things, like certain techniques, like you might know the technique better. Like that's what I mean by like I'm knowledgeable. Is that better? Yeah. I'm knowledgeable in some things. Well, if I'm a knowledgeable person coming into anything, you should teach the people that aren't.
I'm knowledgeable at soccer, but I don't do anything. I get yelled at every week for not doing the stuff.
That's one
by
of
the shortest person on our team and oldest.
I don't know how to play it like that. Like, I don't know all the rules and the positions and all that. Like, I know general things like don't touch the ball with your hands and blah, blah, blah. Like, but I don't know all the different positions and shit. Like, I didn't want to play.
I just know don't touch it with your hands, and it goes that way.
Fucking
tired of
basics.
hearing the word trap it.
What does that even mean? Like,
means use your body to stop the motion of the ball and then control it.
Yeah, no. See, I don't.
No, the fact that my body got there is a plus.
And that's why I'm like,
that
I
should
don't
be
have
like
interest.
the win.
That was the goal here, was just
Yeah.
getting to the ball.
Yeah. Or like it didn't get past me to get to somebody else. I will fully admit that when I play soccer, I am like panicking that somebody's right behind me, and usually nobody's around
And
me.
you can't look back. You probably look behind yourself.
Oh, I don't look anywhere. I just
Don't look.
as soon as I touch it, I try to get rid of it because like the worst can't happen. Like nobody will come near me.
If
The
I
times
get
that
rid of
I've
the ball.
tried to like slow down, I've been challenged by smaller people and they win.
I'm just
Like,
looking for someone to pass it to as soon as you get
yeah.
it.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, we just fundamentally, this is our first time doing soccer, so fundamentally, we're just not there. If the team sticks together over the course of a couple seasons, maybe we'll get there.
That is definitely the other disadvantage we have, is that these teams that are in the league that we're playing against have been doing it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know each other.
They're-
They know where people thrive, where their weaknesses are.
Yeah, their circle jerks afterwards are more consensual, and they know how to reciprocate.
exactly.
It's very hard.
And I'm
Dry
starting
hands.
to learn. And I don't mean to take shots at him, but he's within our network of podcasts and stuff. But Eric is not going to move away from the other person's goal. So
he likes to hang out with them down there.
Hangs out over there. And the same with softball. He's going to play catcher. Like, you know what you got with him. But the other, like, we've brought on some people that, like, when they play, they are better than us. But, like, I don't know how good they are.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they're going to do. And then sometimes, at least in my head, I'm like, oh, well, they are better than us, so if I kick it forward, they're going to get to it. And then they don't move, and I go, so you're more like me than I thought. There's those type of aspects of it. But co-ed sports, for the most part, it's a good way to stay active.
And don't get disparaged because you're getting blown out.
Keep at it.
Wear jeans.
To his point,
And wear jeans.
when we started the softball league eons ago, we sucked. Now the team,
Very bad.
I mean, the team's not the same.
We're getting
but
wins.
The team's getting wins.
And we get told so much about how better we've gotten since we joined the league.
Yeah, but they probably don't
And
would
they pat me on the head.
like bring them the first roster from the first time we were in the league. Only there's like 3 people that would know the original roster.
Yeah, exactly 3.
Yeah, and they're very old, and they ump now. I don't think they
They're
even play
very
anymore.
That's
Retired.
But just keep at it, I guess. Any final thoughts when it comes to co-ed sports and like protocols? Because I mean, the big one is just don't be a dickhead. And we knew we were gonna do a lot of shitting there.
I was just gonna say, stop being a dickhead. Don't be a dickhead. Help each other. Coach each other, and have fun. Stretch and stay hydrated.
stretching's overrated.
Stretch.
It's never
Drink-
worked.
Drink
Stretch.
more.
Oh, that's why the first week you had a knee brace on after your first practice.
That's because I
Stretch.
kicked the ground.
You gotta.
That's just me not knowing how to play. Now I wear a knee brace almost anytime I do anything physical.
You gotta warm up. You gotta stretch.
Fucked
We're
up
old.
last Wednesday by slamming into the ground.
Knee
Knock the
braces,
rust
hip
off.
brace, just
Yeah.
brace the whole thing.
Knock the rust off. Stretch it out. Warm
Forrest
it up.
Gump.
Stretching doesn't work. I've stretched. I've stretched several times and I still pull something. So it's just
You're not stretching right. I want to know what your stretching routine looks like.
I stretch out my legs. I don't do anything on the upper body. So if
gotta
that
do
gets
the
hurt,
whole
that's fine.
body.
There's nothing worth up here to do for the stuff I do.
Yeah.
Everything's connected.
I'm going to start stretching my shoulders for
You're
soccer.
using everything.
I
When you're running, you're using everything.
Stretch my quads and my knees.
You're literally using your
I
whole
don't
body.
stretch.
Everything's pulling on each other.
I was
I might warm up a little.
Wednesday. I don't know
Oh,
if you were
stretch.
paying attention to me, but Wednesday I didn't kick the. Everybody was kicking the ball at the net. I was doing stretches on the side and running down, and I got hurt. So
Again, I didn't.
You should have stretched and then warmed up with kicking the ball.
no. Well,
I don't stretch. I warm up.
See, I'll come
But I'll
train you
stretch.
guys on.
you can come train us, but you don't have enough time. You'll be late.
I'll be late.
And
I'll train you guys after.
There's not a lot of
First
time.
half will be done.
There's no time in between games. Like, you get in, put your cleats on, game start.
I was gonna say the only reason we got any workout time in because we were the first game this week, because I got there. Only 2 other people. I don't know when fucking time Eric gets there, but there was nobody there on the field, so we were able to go out, pick our spot on the bench, and then just like actually warm up. Every other week, you're pushing the last game's people off the bench and basically dropping your stuff and starting.
I'm like, go, get out the way.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
It's pretty aggressive. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for us on the Coed Sports, unless you have any final thoughts or anything like that.
Just drink heavily.
Yeah, that's usually why you get into it. Everybody pitches. That's another lie that comes with Coed Sports. It's a beer league. No, it's not. It's never a beer league.
Well, it is for us. And if everybody else doesn't want to drink, fuck them.
Yeah. Everybody else isn't, and they're playing to win the championship or T-shirts. So I guess that's really the rule of thumb. Just know your environment.
Yeah. Know your mindset going in. If you're a dickhead,
go find a dickhead league.
Yeah.
There you go. Like softball.
That's going to do it for us this week on the protocol. Let's go around the horn and see what everybody's doing. Frank Ward, we'll start with you.
I don't know anymore. I'm here for this show on Thursdays when they air. Even though we don't record on Thursdays, but they don't need to know that. This is record live. And Fridays, while it still lasts, Borderlands on
Splash my coffee.
On Xbox, on the Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Basement Protocol.
There you go. Toss it.
We got going on.
Well, looks like I might have won the Diablo War if I asked people enough, and really just because Minecraft kind of faded out. But anyway, some pumpkin carving. Stay tuned because we got the comments. So good. And yeah, that's it. Smoke weed every day.
No proof.
BasementProtocolProductions.com, Facebook.com/Basement Protocol Productions. Like she said, we're going to be streaming on Mondays, probably Diablo, maybe something else, really depends. Every Friday has been Borderlands 4, and then Sunday nights have been me playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I want to get back into Thursdays, just timing hasn't worked out the last couple times. We'll see what happens. Maybe a Pokemon stream in the future, too, since Z and A will be dropping tomorrow. That probably should have been our news segment.
You got it in. It works.
Every Wednesday's the Jersey Fanatics. I don't know. The general sense of the chat and the mood is we ain't talking baseball for a bit. So we'll see if there was an episode yesterday. That's news to me. This drops every Thursday, and then the Four Wheel Conversations is supposed to return tomorrow. Again, I say these things, but I don't know what actually drops this week. I'm not a mind reader, and like he said, we fucking do this well in advance when it comes to recording. So we'll see. Stay tuned. There's Dace Tackler Gaming for a Cause news on the horizon as we prepare. Date announcement, special event that we're going to be doing this year as well that has not happened in the past, but we will still be playing for charities, and we'll announce all that stuff at a future date. That's going to do it for us this week on the Weekly Protocol. I've been Chris the Dace Man Dace. He's been Frank Ward. He's been Cori.
Just Cori. Just Cori, bitch.
I was like if Sylvester Stallone mated with a monkey.
Or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We're gonna find one. We're gonna find one that sticks one of these weeks.
And they got like the shit kicked out of him by Carl Weathers. Remember, basic dollars, stick to the protocol. We'll see you next time.